Okay, thank you. So I just want to give a small introduction about myself before starting off this Microsoft Fabric. Okay, my name is Ram. I have nearly 14 plus years of experience in the IT industry. In this 14 plus years of experience, I've been working for mostly on the data side only. It's completely SQL Server, MSBI stack, and Power BI stack, and Microsoft Fabric stack, and Azure Data Engineering. So I'm the first trainer in India who started the Power BI training in 2016. So if you see my e-classes YouTube channel, I was uploaded almost 40 videos in 2016 on the Power BI itself. So in 2016, I never see any videos in the YouTube for Power BI. So that's the reason I have done 40 videos on the Power BI in 2016, and many people has viewed that videos as well. You guys also can able to see that videos inside the Power BI I was uploaded in 2016. So that time no one knows about the Power BI tool as well. Okay, I have written some books as well, and we started our e-classes training institution. You can see our e-classes website as well, and where it is located in Hyderabad location as well. Okay, so I have given trainings on all these technologies which we are offering from e-classes like SQL Server, MS Stack, Power BI, Microsoft Fabric, Azure Data Engineering. Currently, we are providing the trainings on Power BI, Microsoft Fabric, and Azure Data Engineering. So most of the students who joined this demo session, they were in a confusion like what course they have to learn it over here. Whether I need to learn Power BI or I need to learn Microsoft Fabric or I need to learn Azure Data Engineering. So which course I need to learn out of these three courses? What is the best suitable course for me to learn this one? Am I right? So these are all the confusions you guys have currently. With this demo session, I'm going to give you the brief according to your profile which course is suitable for you. Okay, because I'm teaching this Power BI and Azure Data Engineering from last 6 to 7 years of experience. I was started this Power BI teaching from 2016 onwards. I was started this Azure Data Engineering training from 2019 onwards. And also, I have done many students placed on these courses as well. I had a placements on Power BI. I had a placements on Azure Data Engineering as well. Okay, now what is this Microsoft Fabric? Is this is something a new or anything existing one? So, which course I need to learn currently, and which course I need to enroll for this one to learn? Okay, before you are going to go deep analysis over here, you need to understand few things. Like whenever you want to come to IT industry, there are different kind of people who are eligible for this IT industry. Is like if you have any graduation or any post graduation, you are eligible. So after you are completing a graduation or post graduation, there are different kind of category people I have identified. Some people already working in IT, they have some experience also. Now they want to learn a course which is demanding in the market, and they want to switch their technology from the existing technology into the new technology which is good in the market. The other kind of people is they were working in non IT. Okay, they were working in a non IT job, and some of the people, some experience they have in the non IT, but now they want to switch their non IT experience. Now they want to switch their non IT experience into IT. They want to switch. If they want to switch to IT, they should have a good technology over here. They have to learn the most demanding technology in the market. And some people have some career gaps. Some people having some career gap over here. So the people whoever having a career gap, they want to come to IT. Definitely they are going to learn some courses over here, whichever the course is demand in the market. Some people are recently passed out. We are calling them as a freshers. So these four different kind of category people we have. Can you guys please ping me? You belongs to which category? You are already working in IT. You are working for non-IT. You don't have any work experience, career gap. You are recently passed out of 2023-24. So if you are belongs to this category, say number one, two, three, four. I just want to verify how many people belongs to category one, how many people belongs to category two and category three, all those things. Can you guys ping me the number? Venu belongs to one, Pallavi belongs to one and three. That means like she was working for IT, but now she has a career gap. And Dakshina belongs to one. Sachin belongs to one. What about others, guys? Shekhar belongs to three. Divya belongs to two. So there are like different category people are there. So mostly all categories people have joined this demo session. Mostly all the category people has joined this demo session. Okay, let's understand all this category of the people when they want to get, see what is the reason they were trying to switch their technology or they want to learn a best technology is, so the people who are working in IT, they are looking for good package, correct? And also they were looking for job security. If they are not learning the latest technologies, their job will be in the high risk over here. Their job will be in the high risk over here. So that's the reason what we are going to do. Whatever the good package purpose, job security purpose, the IT people who are going to be working already, they want to learn a good technology in the market. Non-IT people definitely they want to switch their career because of in the non-IT there are less packages. And the career gap people also, they want to enter into IT industry, they have to learn the best technology currently in the market. So how to identify a best technology in the market? So as per my knowledge, currently in the industry, the importance of the data is increasing day by day. Am I right or wrong? Everywhere the data is generating. Everywhere the data is generating over here. Saving of this data, performing the data analysis, data engineering, data science, whatever it is. The artificial intelligence also depends on the data only. How AI, artificial intelligence, is working. To work properly the artificial intelligence, it need a data. If you are going to the chat gpt, how the chat gpt is going to respond to you? Because of the data what we have provided to that one, correct? So that is the reason. Because of this data, let's for example, currently like if we have some diseases also in the medical industry also, based on the data what they have, they are going to identifying the diseases and they are going to suggesting the treatment for that one without need of a doctor as well, correct? So that's the reason the importance of the data is increasing day by day. And then what kind of jobs available under the data category in the IT industry? So as per my experience, there are like a three different kind of jobs available. One is about the data engineering job. The second one is about the data analysis job. The next one is about the data science job. These are the three different courses also offered by the market currently: data engineer, data analyst, and data scientist. So, what a data engineer will do, what a data analyst will do, what a data scientist will do. So, if you see a data engineer, if you see a data engineer, what he will do, let's take one real time use case scenario. For example, I have a supermarket running in USA, another supermarket in India. I have running two supermarkets in India, one supermarket in USA. As a customer, daily I will go to supermarket In every supermarket, I can see there are some billing counters over here. In each billing counter, the customer is going to buy a product. The moment when the customer is buying a product, the transactions data will be saved in the backend somewhere database server. If you are starting any business, this is a very common software system we have to implement. If you can go to medical shop, if you are going to book a movie ticket in the book my show is a application. You are booking a ticket. What are the tickets you have booked and price and theater movie, all that information will be saved in the backend database over here. All will be saved in the backend database over here. Correct? So this is how we are going to have a software setup in every business. Now, as a data engineer, what you have to, as a data engineer, whatever the business data we have collected from the business application, you need to ETL that data, extraction, transformation, and loading of that data over here. Whatever the data you have in your business servers, by doing the ETL process. What do you mean by ETL? ETL stands for extraction, transformation, and loading of your data into one centralized location. So whatever the business data you are getting from different business servers, so this is one supermarket, another supermarket, another supermarket. Backend we have different kind of database servers available. So each transactions data will be saved in the backend databases. Now what you need to do is you need to bring that data into one centralized location by doing the ETL process over here. By doing the ETL process over here. Correct? So this is one supermarket. So every supermarket, there are some billing counters. The transactions are happening. As a data engineer, as a data engineer, whatever the data is collected in the backend database servers, that data you need to bring into the backend database servers. So from that database servers, by implementing some ETL process. What do you mean by ETL? Extraction, transformation, loading. So by creating some pipelines, we need to bring the data and loading into one centralized location, that is a data warehousing. So a data engineer role is he has to collecting the data from different database servers and implementing the ETL pipelines and storing of the data into data warehousing. So far, what is the technology and what is the environment we are implementing to use this data engineering? We are using Microsoft Azure Data Engineering. Microsoft Azure Data Engineering is a cloud platform which is offered like one course. Most of the students so far they are learning Azure Data Engineering course. Okay, if you are learning Azure Data Engineering course, Azure Data Engineering course, then if you are learning Azure Data Engineering course, what will happen? Then you will become a data engineer. Okay. Once the data is coming to data warehousing, a Power BI developer is going to developing of the reports over here. What kind of reports? Let's for example, what are the top 10 products with the highest sales? Okay. And last 12 months sales and current year versus previous year sales. These kind of reports if you want to develop, then we are going to use a tool, Power BI tool. We can use Power BI tool. So by using a Power BI tool, we are taking the data from this data warehousing and we are designing of the reports and dashboards. The person whoever is going to designing of the reports and dashboards, we are calling him as a data analyst. We are calling that person as a data analyst, a data engineer and a data analyst over here. So if you want to become a data analyst, you need to learn Power BI course. If you want to become a data engineer, you need to learn Azure data engineering course. If you want to become a data engineer, learn the course of Azure data engineering course. If you want to become a data analyst, Power BI course. If you want to become a data scientist, you need to learn Microsoft is offering Microsoft machine learning. So what is this data science machine learning? It's going more advanced modeling of the data and preparing the data, and you are going to do some running of algorithms, you are training the data, modeling the data, all those things. So you need to learn machine learning studio is there. So for this you need more Python skills here. So if you want to work like on a data side, you need to start your career either with the data engineering, data analyst, data scientist. When you are going to propose a project to the customer also, you are going to offer any of this platform. If he wants to implement data science project, machine learning studio. For data analysis, Power BI. For data engineering, Azure data engineering course. If you see Azure data engineering platform, inside, see here, this is your Azure platform, portal.azure.com. Here there are so many software services available. By using those software services, you can able to implement. Similarly, if you want to develop some Power BI reports, we have like a app.powerbi.com. So inside you are going to log in and designing of the Power BI reports. But now what the Microsoft is doing, instead of implementing data engineering in Microsoft Azure portal.azure.com, instead of implementing Power BI reports in app.powerbi.com, they were combining all this. And also the third one, instead of implementing the data science projects in the machine learning studio, they were combining all these three into one place. Okay, they were going to combine all this into one place. One is about the data engineering, data analysis, data analysis, data science. These three you can implement in the Microsoft Fabric. Simple, they were not doing anything new. They were just making, combining the Power BI things, Azure data engineering things, data science things in one platform, that is Microsoft Fabric. So Microsoft Fabric is a software as a service platform which is offering data engineering part, data analysis part, data science part over here. So what we can able to do by using this Microsoft Fabric. So where can I log in? For Microsoft Azure, we are able to log into portal.azure.com. We can able to implement the project. For Power BI, we are able to log into app.powerbi.com. But for Microsoft Fabric, where we need to log in? Microsoft Fabric is not a new platform. Microsoft Fabric, what they are doing, whatever the existing app.powerbi.com, right? So inside this Power BI itself, they are going to add this Microsoft Fabric capabilities over here. So in a single platform, what is that? App.powerbi.com. Inside, you can have a Power BI, you can have a data factory, you can have a real-time intelligence, data engineering, data science, data warehousing. There are so many things which is offered by Microsoft to implement data engineering projects, data analysis projects, data science projects. All those things we are able to implement it over here. All those things we are able to implement it over here. Okay, so coming to this data engineer, data analyst, data science, what are all the things they need and what we are going to learn inside this Microsoft Fabric environment is, we can categorize this Microsoft Fabric for first data storage purpose. Obviously you need a storage related services, right? Inside this Microsoft Fabric, I'm going to discussing about lake house, data warehouse, KQL database. These three are for the data storage purpose. We can able to store the data. The next one is about the data ingestion. What do you mean by data ingestion? Data ingestion is for ETL tools. What are all offered inside this Microsoft Fabric is data factory, data flows, data engineering Spark notebooks. This is nothing but a data bricks only. This data factory is available inside the Microsoft Azure portal as well. Let's see here, data factory. The same data factory service inside this Microsoft Fabric also, you have it over here. See, there is a data factory. So what the Microsoft is doing, the Microsoft is going to be combining of this, whatever the data engineering things, Power BI things, data science things, all into, they're now keeping into one place. That is called Microsoft Fabric. There is no, so far, there is no such platform in the market. So far, there is no such platform in the market in single place, in single platform, data engineering, data analysis, data science. Got it? In a single platform, you don't have three capabilities so far. First time the Microsoft has introduced this one. That is the reason most of the companies are going to implement their projects in the Microsoft Fabric only. Okay, now the question is, sir, do I need to learn Azure Data Engineering course? Why you are going to learn Azure Data Engineering? Because Azure Data Engineering course, whatever the technologies you are using, same technologies are already available in the data engineering in the Microsoft Fabric. If you are learning this Microsoft Fabric, whatever you are learning in Azure Data Engineering course, all those things you are going to learn it over here. Okay, sir, do I need to learn Power BI? Why? Because as a data analyst, the complete Power BI course we are going to teach you in this Microsoft Fabric. Then you don't need to learn only Power BI separately. Sir, do I need to learn data science? No need of. But we are not going to give high preference to the data science in this training. We are just taking one or two scenarios how to implement the data science projects. That also we have in the Microsoft Fabric. If you are learning this Microsoft Fabric course, you are eligible to apply three different kind of courses over here: data engineer, data analyst, data scientist, all those things. Recently, what I have observed, many students from my institution who completed Azure Data Engineering training, who got the job on Azure Data Engineering, those people after joining to a company wants to move them into a project of Microsoft Fabric, because their existing Azure Data Engineering project they are migrating into Microsoft Fabric, and any new project which they are getting in the next financial year or anything, they were getting the projects on the Microsoft Fabric only, not on the Azure Data Engineering. Because this Microsoft Fabric is a such platform, very flexible and less cost, easy to manage, maintenance and develop everything inside the Microsoft Fabric is very easy for the customer. That is the reason any company when they're going to suggest to implement the data related projects, business intelligence projects, companies also suggesting to the client use the Microsoft Fabric to implement their project. Currently in the market, we don't have any Fabric developers, because it was in the market from last 2 years. No one knows about this Microsoft Fabric and no one having a work experience. So when there is no work experience in this Microsoft Fabric or the existing resources, whoever is going to learn this course as early as possible, they have a plenty of opportunities on this Microsoft Fabric. Definitely, Microsoft Fabric is going to be industry revolution. It's going to be industry revolution. In this course, I am going to teach you complete Power BI when you are enrolling for a course in any institution only for Power BI, right? That everything I'm going to cover as a part of the Microsoft Fabric, the Power BI topics as well. What are all the topics we are going to cover in the Power BI? We are going to cover Power BI desktop. We are going to cover Power BI cloud online service, Power BI report server. Okay, and we are going to cover whatever the DAX functions we are going to cover, Power BI mobile app, all these things we are going to cover inside this one. As a Azure data engineer, generally when you are learning this one, primarily you are going to learn data factory ETL tool, data bricks with PySpark, everything I'm going to cover in the Microsoft Fabric as well. What are the prerequisites to learn this Microsoft Fabric course? If you want to learn any course, it might be a Power BI or it might be Azure Data Engineering or Microsoft Fabric or Data Science, anything, you should have some basic knowledge of the SQL. And if you have basic knowledge of the Python, also fine. In this Microsoft Fabric, there is a wonder. What is that? You no need to write in any single command of SQL or Python, anything. Automatically, Microsoft Fabric has a co-pilot integration is there. Based on your scenario, automatically it will write down the coding. Of course, in this Microsoft Fabric course, you may not write SQL or Python commands. Even if you are writing it is just like a 5 to 10 percentage only. That 5 to 10% is also written by Copilot only. So no need to worry about any commands or the scripting languages you need to learn over here. So this entire course I'm going to teach you 60 hours duration. This course we are going to teach 60 hours duration. So inside this course I'm going to first discussing about the what are the different data storage systems, what are the different ETL services available, and how to do the data modeling, how to design the reports by using a Power BI as well. In the very first session on the Monday, I'm going to teach you how to create Microsoft license for practicing purpose, how to create the subscription and all those things. I'm going to discussing with you. So this is the environment where we are going to practice our Azure data engineering capabilities over here. Sorry, Microsoft Fabric. Let's, for example, if you want to go to your Microsoft Fabric, which I have created already, some projects over here. These are all the different projects I have implemented. Let's go to the e-classes latest workspace 2024. See here, these are all the warehouse notebooks data flows we created. Let's try to open the data flows which I created to processing of the data. Completely drag and drop only, we are not going to do anything over here. Simply it's a graphical user interface we are going to implement here. This is how we can able to drag and drop the things over here. You are not going to write down any programming over here. Okay, so this course is going to be 60 hours duration of the course, daily 1 hour, monday to friday monday to friday, daily 1 hour. So every day once the class completed, I'm going to provide you daily class recording video. Every class recording video I'm going to share class notes as well, and resume preparation and interview question and answers, and one real-time project, real-time end-to-end project, one real-time end-to-end project also we are going to implement it over here. It's a 60 hours duration of the project, daily 1 hour, monday to friday. Daily recording videos we are going to provide it over here. Okay, so when we are going to start the sessions, from Monday onwards, we are going to start the sessions. We are going to conduct two more free sessions. Two more free sessions. After these free sessions, you can able to enroll if you want to continue this course over here. After completion of this Microsoft Fabric, how many years of experience you can able to put? Yes, you can able to put 4 to 5 years. Some people get a question, sir. This is was in from the last 2 years. How can I mention 4 to 5 years of experience? Microsoft Fabric title is coming in the last 2 years, but earlier Power BI is there, earlier data engineering is there. So You will prepare your resume. My career was started with Power BI, and from last 2 years I'm working on the Fabric platform. This is how we are going to prepare the resume. No worries about that one. So what is the average salary for this one? For 3 to 4 years of experience guy, and an average they are offering 15 to 20 lakhs. If you have 7 years of experience, they are going to offer up to 30 lakhs also. There are a lot of projects are going to open from this March coming financial year. So be ready by learning and completing of this course over here. Okay. So this is all about like today whatever the Microsoft Fabric what we are discussing over here. Now if you guys have any questions, then you can able to uh, ask the questions. I'm going to discussing the advanced DAX over here as well. So if anybody wants to speak with me personally, then please reach out this number. The number is for this course timings. What is the timing on Monday? If you want to see, simply you can able to reach out 7997 457 228. Her name is Ramya to discuss about the pricing and class timings, class link, every details you can able to call to this number. If you want to speak with me also, just reach out that number. They will arrange a call with me to discuss about your profile personally. Okay. Now, if you guys have any questions, you can able to raise your hand and you can ask the questions. Go ahead.